Hey, coaches, wanted to get with you about a play that's a typical air raid play, but I had never used until recently, and I honestly don't think I know what I'd do without it at this point. It is fade out. Okay, so a lot of you guys probably use this, but since I haven't, I wanted to tell you guys how I've been using it, show you some plays, and talk through it a little bit with you guys. Okay, so fade out, as you can see, we're in our typical 2x2 set, open. One thing you probably will notice if you've been following me, I used to have this as my F, and this as a T. I kind of conform to the majority. Seems like everyone out there is using this as their H in college, and in high schools around here. So I just wanted to conform to that. So these kids, once I got to high school, it would be the same for them. Okay, so anyway, slight difference. So we're in open, and it's a quick game concept for us. It actually might overtake stick in my playbook. The kids just see it better. We'll talk through all that during the play, but for whatever reason, the kids just see it so much easier out of for whatever reason, better than stick. Anyway, so, but it's our only quick game concept that's mirrored. Usually, as you guys know, with stick or corner, usually our backside is doing double sticks for us. Other people do double slants and other things, but we've always traditionally done double sticks. But this is mirrored because we want to give the quarterback freedom to attack the right matchup. And we're really talking about where the leverage is for this outside linebacker. So whoever has better leverage for us, right? So if he's inside shade, but this guy is out leveraging us, we want to pick this side. If this guy's head up and this is out leveraging us, we still want to pick this side. You know, and if they're both heads up or inside shade, whatever it is, then, you know, hopefully we would have talked about which side, or I'll just say fade out to the left or whatever. But hopefully we have a feel with the quarterbacks, who we really want to attack with this. So let's just say for the purposes of today, that we have better leverage on this one. So we're just going to go ahead and run it to the right. Okay. We are going to have our back swing to the side that we're attacking. So the quarterback would put him on his left and he would swing behind the quarterback. Mainly we're just trying to lose whoever might have him in coverage or just get him lost in general. So yeah, so really we really want to work this combination. And it's pretty simple read. Maybe that's why the kids love it so much and can execute it so well. You know, hopefully we'll have an idea before the play and during the game what kind of defense this team runs. And so if they're in a cover two, like I saw a lot in the high school teams, we really were able to take advantage of the fact that this guy is in a zone body position, you know, tilted in 45-degree angle looking at the quarterback, or maybe he's head up, but we just know that they're sitting in cover two covering this space. So the quarterback snaps it and he is really reading this cornerback. Okay, now as far as the receivers, the outside receivers are running outside release goes, mandatory outside release, but we have taught them this is not the play to get into your foot fire, to, you know, do a bunch of release moves at the line of scrimmage. You need to get into your outside release go immediately and burn up that racetrack of these numbers. Okay, we don't have time. We have this Y running a 5-yard speed out. We have the H running a 5-yard speed out with the inside guys burning as fast as they can, 5-yard speed outs right behind you. So you really need to get into your outside release go and get up that racetrack. Okay, there's no time for no time at all for foot fire or release moves. Okay, so again, this cornerback is in a zone turn probably, or some type of zone defense. If this is the look we're getting, too high cover two. So as that quarterback drops his one-step drop, he looks. If this receiver is even, maybe even almost even with this corner, if that cornerback's body is pointed forward still, we're going to go ahead and just throw that go. All right, we're going to put it up in the air and let him go to work. I mean, it's literally just a pat and go that we've been doing every day at the beginning of practice anyway. Okay, And if that's the case, we're going to go ahead and just take a shot and hit that whole shot, or just put it up and get it out on the outside. So he's the only one that can do it. Okay. Now, if they are, let's just say they're in more of a cover 3 look, where this cornerback is back, or he's turning and running with this. Now the quarterback easily knows, wait, so if he has vacated this, then who's out in this area? He knows nobody. So we are easily just going to go ahead and just turn and throw that speed out. Nice and easy. Okay. We always have the running back as an option, but really in fade out, this combination is almost unguardable. And let me just show you a clip of what it looks like in 2x2. Again, this is a high school level team. I was lucky enough to coach a club team in California when they thought the high school season wasn't going to happen. And I just want you to notice, so we're in 2x2. We're going to run this to the left. No mystery, but look at this, our H here. Okay. He is on the hashes, and so is the guy that's covering him. And you're going to see in this, his eyes, I mean, look at him right now. His eyes are locked on. He's probably in man. As you can see, when we snap the ball, his eyes go directly to him in man. I just want you to see how deadly this play is, because even though he's probably in man, if you get the right timing and this guy gets out of the way, this play is still pretty unguardable if you got a receiver that will push it up enough to threaten him vertically, which we do as a team all day. But if you can threaten him vertically, this pitch and catch is almost unguardable. And that's a 12-yard gain on 1st and 10 on a 5-yard speed out with the linebacker. Watch his eyes. He goes right to him. He essentially has him one-on-one. And if that route is run properly, like he's running a beautiful speed out, keeping his speed throughout, keeping his leverage, he pushes him up to 5, gets out there. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure how you can really stop that play if we rep it the way that we always rep things in practice. Okay. Especially at this middle school level. Okay. I guess my only concern with this before this year was that maybe we couldn't threaten enough with the go routes, but I've come to believe that our quarterbacks can do it. At the younger levels, obviously you guys move it in a little bit for your spacing, but I don't see why this can't be run at the 7th grade level and maybe even the 6th grade level as well. Okay. All right. So 3x1. Again, this is where we probably will use this play instead of stick. For whatever reason, I just can't get stick to work consistently with my guys. And, we're still attacking the deep third. We're still attacking the flat. We're still attacking the hook to curl. Same as stick. It's just we've basically reversed these two guys. And I think, I've seen the Saints, the way they run stick, and I believe they actually call this their stick play. But either way, whatever you want to call it, we call it fade out, our 3x1 fade out. And it's the same thing, right? So the R is running a no nonsense, get your butt up the racetrack, outside release, go. The Y is running the 5-yard speed out, and the H is running the outside turning stick. So if this linebacker runs out there with that, this guy's coming down. If we have our back turn, we're already in position. Okay. But again, the progression goes go, and then the combo, just like it did in stick, except I don't really teach the peak to go. I tell them, if this guy's body is turned in and we're even with him or just about to be even, it's mechanically impossible for him to turn and burn if that ball is already in the air and we're running full speed, the opposite direction that he's turned. So we do throw this go quite a bit. And then if this go gets shut down, then we're just going to make him wrong, just like we do with stick. Nothing's different about that. So let's go through a couple plays here. So we are in late, outside release go, speed out, stick. Okay. And again, one guy, we're always picking on one guy in our offense. All you guys know that. He can't be right. So we got the outside release go. as they come off, clearly this linebacker has chosen who he wants to go with. He has a really weak little flipper off the line of scrimmage, trying to jam this D1 tight end. He's got 12 offers on the table. That's not going to cut it. And yeah, he just goes to work. So again, the go got shut down, which means underneath we have somebody, one of those two guys is going to be open. We just like, you know, our offense is all about, get the ball into your hands of a playmaker and let him go to work. Okay. So here we go. This is actually a different situation because it is 3rd and 4 right now. Now, usually if we see this press, you know, and fade out, we're going to take that because our receivers are ridiculously adept at running these fades against one-on-one press coverage. Now 3rd and 4, and we have a 2-on-1 here. So this quarterback knows, let's just get the first down and keep the chains moving. But again, this guy can't cover both of them. Quarterback gets a little pressure, sees who that linebacker chose, and he knows that there's another guy running open. If that linebacker chose the outside guy or the speed out, then the stick is open. Okay. And then with the high school level, we give them a little bit more freedom to find and feel grass. It's not exactly what the diagram shows, but in middle school, I would be very intentional about who gets to decide what and who gets the kind of the freedom to find grass. But I'm confident, you know, you guys have these players that can fill these roles and have a good feel for the grass. Okay, so here we go. We are in late. You can see this corner way up at the top here. If my computer wants to catch up, this corner at the top here is way off. So we know the fade's probably out, but we're sure still going to try to outside release this and get upfield. But as this tape begins to go here, again, we see one guy trying to cover 2, and that's the kind of numbers that we want to see. So as we roll the tape here, we will see this quarterback getting a little bit of pressure. So it's not as timed out as we would love, but you know what the quarterback does do a great job of is feeling the pressure, stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield, finding the guy that's open. You know, would we want it to come out a little bit faster right here? Absolutely. It's pretty clear who this guy's taking right here. And it's pretty clear that this guy's the open guy, but nonetheless, quarterback gets a little space, throws it out there. And again, we're letting our athletes go play. And yes, that was a crackback block that we got a flag on, but the whole sideline got used. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we got our guy in space. He's going to go make a play. He's going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. That's a spot foul. So we still got the first down, and we're still moving. And you know, that guy's a legend to his folks. Okay, so now we're in the red zone, and this play is so great. I love this play so much because it changes in the red zone versus the middle of the field. So I just want to show it to you on the goal line. I just want you guys to see that it can be a goal line play as well. So we got the outside release go. Again, with this press like this, I wouldn't be mad. I can't remember what down it was. Oh, it's 2nd down. Yeah, so in this situation, I would not be mad if he just took a step back and threw it to the back pylon and let our receiver just go eat on this corner. But you know, he looks down here and he sees 2-on-1. And again, with this 2-on-1, there's not much this guy can do. I mean, this guy's kind of coming down from the safety. You know, is he going to get involved? Maybe. But you know, quarterback just needs to be comfortable with this read. Terrible fake jam attempt by that guy. And since they're in zone man out there, we just know that underneath that is just an easy pitch and a catch for a touchdown. Okay, so red zone wise, here's what we love. Okay, so want you to understand, in the middle of the field, this go route is truly that. We're trying to outside release go and burn up the numbers. But down here in the red zone, it turns into a true fade route from this outside guy. So he is one-on-one. This guy's pressed. There's no safety even close to him. So this quarterback knows 100% that he's got a good chance to just time this up and let it fly. We got the speed out here. We got the stick here. And there's the 2-on-1 here with this guy kind of as an overhang. But, you know, at the 20-yard line, we just want to just do what we do best. We warm up every day with this pat and go. I mean, it literally is a pat and go drill where he just drops it in the bucket. And this, you know, we just get this chemistry between these receivers and quarterbacks down. This is our second quarterback. We rotated evenly, even though there was one that came in with much more fanfare. We just wanted to get these guys film. And you can see this kid just throws a perfect ball. This receiver creates separation and goes and makes a play. Okay. So, you know, one more look at it again in the red zone. This is not the same play. This is a different play, but it's the same concept, right? We get into the red zone. This is a first down. These kids know my mentality. If we get into the red zone and it's first down, I'm going to go ahead and just take a shot because I want the momentum to be on our side. Yep. And I want them to really have to worry. So 1st and 10 from the red zone, we want to take this shot and we have the numbers to do it either way. As you can see, this corner is back pretty far, but he is clearly in a zone turn, 45-degree angle in. So, you know, if the quarterback sees him getting behind, he can take that shot. And then we have a 2-on-1 again here. So either way, we're in good shape. But again, one step puts it up there with the chemistry. Bing, he gets mossed, and we're going to go score and have some fun. Okay, so again, quarterback. I mean, the chemistry between these two was pretty great. They are on the same high school team, but still, like, this is just a play that's just so aggressive in the red zone, and it turns into a true fade. All right, well, that's it, guys. I do want to mention that I am going to create a new website that I think you guys will love, a place for coaches just to get all the most current news about coaching, whether it's football, baseball, whatever. Also, we'll have a lot of polls in it where coaches can go get relevant information. Hey, I wonder what most coaches think about this topic, and we're going to have coaches, verified coaches, voting on things. So not just anyone can join this site, but so coaches, new or old, can go on and really get the temperature of what other coaches are feeling like, all while basically being able to check in on the pulse of the coaches world throughout the world. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to get involved. We're looking for early adopters and people to kind of help me go through it piece by piece, and really build this thing out with the coaches in mind. So let me know if you want to get involved with that. I hope you like this fade out video, and we'll talk to you soon. Got a couple more of these new updated videos coming.